It's Achhe Din for Dawn-turned politician DP Yadav. After spending 10 years away from the Bharatiya Janata Party, he finally was on the same stage as who else? The BJP President himself. The photo op triggered a massive cry of hypocrisy as the BJP tried to cover up, claiming they never even invited him and didn't know he was going to be on stage.
A photo op that triggered a massive storm. On stage is the BJP's powerful top boss, and the man shaking hands with him is a dawn-turned politician DP Yadav. Shah shared stage with Yadav at a rally in pole-bound Haryana, and the meeting happened 10 years after DP Yadav was thrown out of BJP over his criminal past. The BJP followed the handshake with a cover-up.
स्पष्ट कर दें कि जिन सज्जन की आप बात कर रहे हैं उनका ना पार्टी से कोई मतलब है, ना पार्टी के साथ वो हैं, ना पार्टी के साथ वो रहेंगे और ना पार्टी के साथ रहने का कोई प्रश्न उठता है.
There are a lot of people who have been very supportive, who I respect a lot within the BJP, and I'm sure there's scope for course correction. I'm not interested as to why it happened. What I want to know is there going to be course correction from now?
We cannot advise the president of the BJP what company he keeps. It's for you to judge. And also, who is the person against whom there are serious charges, criminal charges?
एक तरफ तो भाजपा सिद्धांत की बात करती है, प्रधानमंत्री राजनीति में अपराधीकरण को रोकना चाहते हैं, नेताओं पर मुकदमों को एक साल में निपटारा चाहते हैं, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता अपराधियों को गले लगाते हैं.
BJP's quick cover-up didn't really cut it, for the simple reason that DP Yadav remained on stage long after meeting Shah. BJP hasn't always been averse to the politician, his brash display of money and muscle power. DP Yadav, after all, commands immense influence thanks to the politician-criminal nexus in Western UP. He's a history sheeter with several criminal cases still pending against him. Yadav's son Vikas is convicted of killing Nitish Katara over an alleged affair with his sister. He fought on a BJP ticket in 1998 and lost, and was assisted to the Rajya Sabha by the party. In between, he kept hopping parties from SP to BSP. So was the stage photo op a first step towards a comeback to the party? The BJP denies it, but then again, its president did indeed extend a hand of friendship to him on camera. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
So there you have it. There have been excuses that have been made. The BJP has distanced itself. They say they didn't invite DP Yadav on stage. They had no idea. All of this for a party that goes into every single detail, is lauded on every forum for its organizational planning, its complete situational awareness, especially at political rallies. Let's not kid ourselves about what the BJP does or doesn't know. But the party officially says that they had no idea that DP Yadav was going to be there. Shaina NC joins me live from Mumbai. She's from the BJP. Neelam Katara, whose son Nitish was murdered by the son of the man who has just shared a stage with Amit Shah, the BJP President. Javed Ansari, our executive editor, and in a moment from now, we'll be joined by Rashmikant of the Congress as well. Nobody is buying that, that official statement from the BJP, Shaina, about the BJP having no idea that a person like DP Yadav was going to be there, because A, DP Yadav is not small fry. If he's going to be on stage at a particular rally, people are going to know about it. And B, it's Amit Shah who's going to be on stage. The BJP doesn't make mistakes like this.
First and foremost, let me please say on record, you had Mr. Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi say on behalf of the party, and the official stand of the party is clearly this: we did not invite Mr. Yadav. How he showed up is clearly a question mark. In large organizations such as ours, if you expect that we are going to monitor exactly who gets onto a stage and who doesn't, sometimes there are bound to be areas of grey. The BJP is absolutely clear. We have nothing to do with DP Yadav. Are you really expecting people to believe that there's a grey area
for a person like DP Yadav? How is DP Yadav a grey area?
In a party in a party as large as ours, where there is an overwhelming kind of influx of people from all segments and sections of society. You have cited this
Do you
one
understand how
example.
ridiculous that sounds, Shaina?
Where you have,
do you know how ridiculous that sounds? I just wanted to ask you that.
It's
DP Yadav, it's not just anybody else.
If you hear the official statement,
no,
but we have nothing to do with him. You can't put me in the dock and say that he has something to do with you.
I'm not putting you in the dock at all, Shaina.
The official statement of the party has been sent to you.
What is the BJP's official position on DP Yadav?
Please read it out.
Is he a friend or is he an enemy? Is he an adversary or is he a friend? Is DP Yadav a friend of the BJP or is he not?
We have nothing to do with him. He was not invited to this program, and please hear on record that if a person is not invited to a program of a party and on a political forum,
why is he going around, Shaina? Why is he going around saying that it's going to be only a matter of time before I enter the BJP again? Why is DP Yadav walking around with a smile on his face? You can deflect that question and say, ask him that question. But he says, I'm going to be joining the BJP soon. He's seen on stage with the BJP president. You're fobbing it off saying that we never invited him. You know, people are not stupid.
Shiv, let me please say.
Okay, Shaina, we have a bit of an audio problem. I'm just going to fix that and come right back to you. I want to get in a reaction from Neelam Katara, who's also with us. Mrs. Katara, you know, I want your first reaction to this. I bet you weren't surprised at all.
Well, I had been told that there is something brewing for quite some time, but obviously, I mean, DP Yadav would make an effort. He always has made an effort to get together with whoever is in power. But I did not really expect this, and where I would really feel very comforted to believe Mr. Naqvi or what China is saying. But I don't think BJP is that careless about its security that it has people walking on and off the stage without their knowing. And as Mr. DP Yadav has said, he was there to support a friend. Now I don't know whether by that friend he means Mr. Shah or he means the local candidate, but I mean, what is the BJP doing to find out how Mr. DP Yadav was on stage if, as they say, they have nothing to do with him? And I hope I'm not overreacting, because as you know, once bitten, twice shy.
Yes.
I mean, this person was a member of the Rajya Sabha, as you've just shown, with the party's support, and I have suffered, and I don't want that other people should be running around the courts. That's where I was this afternoon for half their lives.
Yes.
Because criminals are encouraged like this.
Okay, Shaina, you have Neelam Katara's ear. Speak directly to her. She's raised a couple of points. She finds it hard to believe that this could be some kind of an error, an oversight by the BJP, where DP Yadav has come out of nowhere, gotten onto stage, and for God's sake, even shaken hands with Amit Shah. Shaina, respond directly to Neelam Katara. She's raised those points to you.
There's no shying away from the fact that he is a history sheeter. He's the father of Vikas Yadav, convicted in the Katara case, and we have nothing to do with him. Let me assure Neelam ji that we have made an official statement. The party has gone on record to say that we had not invited him. If somebody solicits an invitation, or for that matter gate crashes, or comes into a position where he comes into shaking hands with one of our leaders, does that mean we are inviting him? Clearly not. The BJP has made it clear that we have distanced ourselves from him. We are completely aware of the history behind the character, and I think that we must assure you that in a time such as this, there are people from all gamuts and all sections of society that want to align themselves to the BJP. It is our prerogative who we choose to align with and who we don't. And in this particular case, let me tell you on record, we do not choose to align with Mr. Yadav, and we had not invited him to the program. And I hope Neelam ji would take this as an assurance from me as a sympathizer in a case, and for that matter, for all our leadership in BJP, which has stood by her and continues to stand by her.
Okay, I'm going to go back to Mrs. Katara in just a moment. I want to bring in Javed Ansari, as executive editor, on this. Javed, the easy way out is to say that, you know, the BJP knew all about it. They were just testing waters. You know, it's easy to, you know, hold a function like this and then just say that we had no idea. Do you buy that?
I don't. Because if you go back in history, and you don't have to go too far back in history, even during the last Lok Sabha elections, the BJP and Mr. Yadav has told some of us journalists this, that Mr. Amit Shah was in touch with him and that he was very close to getting a ticket from Sambal. Then eventually the deal fell through whereupon Mr. Yadav had to contest from somewhere else. I can agree when Shaina ji says that we have the prerogative. You also had the prerogative of not sharing a stage. Tomorrow, Shiv, if you and I want to go and share a stage, you and I just go uninvited and land up at the stage where Mr. Amit Shah, he's a Z category protectee, is addressing a public meeting, we will not be allowed up. So therefore, to say that he just invited himself and landed up like a bolt out of the blue, I don't think that's really the truth. Maybe the better word would have been for the BJP to have regretted the fact that they shared a stage, that its president chose to share a stage with somebody as dubious as Mr. DP Yadav.
Shaina NC, and I want to make it very clear that I'm not putting anyone in the dock here, Shaina. The issue of criminals in politics is a much larger issue. Let's make this very clear that this is not something that is restricted to only the BJP.
Absolutely.
But I want to ask you a specific question, Shaina. If the BJP has made an official statement at this time saying that this was it was genuinely an error, if that is the BJP's thing, that this was an oversight, this was a gate crasher, we had nothing to do with inviting him on stage, can the BJP, can you on behalf of the BJP or can the party itself categorically say either here on this channel or through a statement that they will never have anything to do with DP Yadav and that he is not an ally, he is an enemy of the party and we will never ever break bread with him, politically or otherwise?
Shiv, let me please request you to read the statement that has come from the party and to read it to your audience at large, to realize that if a gatecrasher comes and handshakes the party president's hand, and if you feel that we are responsible for including him in the party, it's absolutely unfair. Coming to Javed-ji's point, yes, there had been a lot of speculation, lots of stories, but did the BJP ever give him a ticket? Clearly not. Did we ever compromise with him? We did not. So if you feel that by holding us responsible for somebody who has forcefully come into a program uninvited, I think it's unfair because we have not included him in the party. We choose not to align ourselves with him. We have given a statement from the party which says just this. So then to repeatedly show some footage where somebody walks up to your president and like thousands of others wants to get a moment to shake hands, what does one do in public programs? You can clearly say that please disappear from here and make a public scene, which would be even more apparent, or then dismiss it completely and say that the party has nothing to do with him, and which is factually true, because otherwise in the Uttar Pradesh election he would have got a ticket if he was so close to us. We didn't give him a ticket. We don't choose to align with people with tainted reputations, and especially in this case, please let me assure Neelam ji that the BJP is with her in this cause.
Okay, the BJP is with her in this course, but Neelam Katara has a much larger point about, how this particular incident, Mrs. Katara, pretty much just establishes that criminals have complete and unhindered access to VVIPs, to politicians, their wheeler dealers. Nothing really happens. Nothing ever really changes. How does that make you feel, Mrs. Katara?
I mean, I am concerned about it because I said I've started, my son was killed when he was our Rajya Sabha MP with BJP support.
Yes.
And obviously I feel scared when I see this. Now there is a local ML person, the local candidate, because DP Yadav has written or told a daily of some repute where this story figured this morning in prominence, that he was there to support a friend. And because a friend had asked him, he could not refuse. Now, who is this friend? Is he the Ambala candidate, Mr. Goyal, I think? And what is the BJP doing about him? Would the BJP be telling him or issuing some kind of a directive that there should be some control on who gets onto their stage? Because tomorrow it could be another criminal. So, I think it is a big issue. And again, the message going to Haryana about honor killing.
Yes.
I would really be interested in knowing what is the official stance regarding honor killing.